I patted the meat down with paper towels because you know this came out of the freezer. And I'm going to season this up. That's just 1 teaspoon. I'll leave it like that. 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm using paprika because I want that color to be in the sauce. And that is why. So immediately I will change the 2 teaspoons of salt to 1. And later on we'll make the adjustments. And now in here, I'm going to take a fork, but not a spoon, because I'm going to throw the flour in here in a second. Mix this up. And the thyme and the bay leaf I'll throw into the pot with the vegetables. So this is a nice mix. You put the flour. It'll be an excess amount of flour, but you want to make sure you coat all the pork. And then again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it needs almost all that. I don't want to see any of the color of the meat. I just want to see all white like snow on the meat. Then I know I have a good coating. Very nice. Now we come over to the pan. Just big enough to hold everything. Not extra room. Things cook better when they're just the right size pot. And I'm putting some garlic oil in there, the last of my garlic oil. I'm going to brown the meat. And after the meat's brown, then I'm going to brown the vegetables. And hopefully the amount of flour that's here is enough to, there's more left, thicken all the stock that's in there. And I'm using, this is, raise up the flame a little, this is the meat that I came off the shoulder, and then after the shoulder, boned it out, made little 1-pound packages. Then I put the bones to the pot and made a nice stock. And this is, I'm using that part in here, but not all of it because I still have another 2 packages left, so I'll use half water and half of the pork stock. So what do? We brown this up. Ooh, sorry. And it's good to pat the meat dry. This way all the moisture is gone, which you know that happens when you freeze something. That's good. You don't need such a high flame. Get a plate. Put those pieces of pork in 1 minute on a plate, and then continue with the rest. So no reason to keep watching this. You see how the top looks? The bottom should look the same way. Well, you see what's left in there? Looks like a dark roux. So now the veg goes in. Just enough oil in there to get this going here. So now we're going to put in there half a teaspoon of thyme leaves. More later if I feel it's necessary. And a little bit of the ground bay leaf. Or a couple of regular bay leaves. This always smells good. And the flame, see how low? Nice and low. You don't want this place smoking up. You know what will happen if I smoke up the place? My alarm is going to go off. And there's all that beautiful meat. Color's great. So we're going to also put in there now the amount of red paste. Many years ago, I go, oh, tomato paste is terrible. Well, I changed my mind. It's really not. It's the banging that's terrible. Anyway, what is tomato paste? A reduction of tomatoes. So how can it be bad? When I put the stock in there, I'll rinse this on it. If I say 2 tablespoons, that's what I want in there. Everything smells so good. After sauteing the pork a little, and now this. You know, if something smells good, it's going to taste good. And now, let's put the meat back in. And I'll measure the stock. I'm going to just put a cup in there. This is hot already. 1 cup of stock and 1 cup of water. Bring this to a boil. And then we will raise the flame, get it to a boil. We're going to cover it and let it cook. This won't take long, maybe about an hour or so, and then we should be ready. So we'll take the tomato paste now and put that tomato paste left over on the spoon and rinse it off in there. See, I'm already liking the color that it has. Okay, what's left to do? Nothing but let this cook. soon as it comes to boil, simmer, cover, and then watch it so it doesn't just boil over. It's been 15 minutes. Now we add the potatoes. Because if you add them at the beginning, they might break down. Everything is nice and chunky, like the meat. It's a stew. You don't have to have everything small, mini size. In the stew, I like to see everything. Okay, now we go for the, set the timer for 1 hour now, so that'll be 1 hour and 15 minutes. Hopefully it'll be ready then. So that hour is up, and it's right. The potatoes are done, the meat is done, but there's too much liquid. So what we're going to do is, for about, besides making a mess on the stove, which easily be clean, I don't want to thicken this. I would rather have it reduce. So we'll put it on let's go for 10 minutes like this. Nothing will get hurt. And then if it's still not ready, then I'm just going to put a little cornstarch mixed with water in there. Forget about a roux. Well, that 10 minutes did the trick. Look at this. That's beautiful. So now we just cover it, flame, shut it down, and then in an hour from now, warm it up and serve it. Little chopped parsley on top, scallions, whatever. I'm gonna show you what the plate looks like when we're ready to eat. Now it's time to eat. So let's dish this up. Clean that plate off. You put some chopped parsley on there. Get a little more gravy on it. Look how nice that is. The sauce clings to everything. Hope you enjoy it.